lunch today, I figured I'd make some no crust meat pies, and very simple, not too many ingredients. So let me show you how to make it. So the ingredients are pretty simple. We're gonna have 8 ounces of calf liver. We got 1 pound of ground. This is actually some ground sirloin. We're gonna use a little bit of some ghee. We got 4 eggs. We'll use a little bit of Italian seasoning, some cayenne pepper, and I finally broke down and bought some sea salt in the little grinder. And I got some beef fat that I've been saving for my cooking, so we're gonna use a little bit of that as well. That's pretty much it. That's all the ingredients. So let me show you the first step. So I do have a meat grinder, but I really don't feel like dirtying it just for 8 ounces of liver. So I'm gonna do it in my my food processor, and you just don't want to do it too long. I mean, you don't want to make it like a liquid, which it will do. So I'm gonna just pulse this a few times just to get it mixed up a little bit. Like I said, you don't want to like do it too much. So let me get a spoon and we'll show what it looks like. And if this is calf liver, I can't eat the regular liver. It's just too strong. So that's how we look. Like I said, it's just a puree, but you don't want to do it too much. So that's it on that. So let's go ahead and get everything blended together now. Okay, we'll go ahead and put our ground meat in there first. Like I said, this is ground sirloin I'm using. And with that, we'll go ahead and put our liver mixture in. And like I said, this is calf liver. You can also use chicken liver. Chicken liver has a pretty mild taste, I find. But they had calf liver at the store, so I figured I'd use that. So there we go. And the recipe calls for 4 eggs. So go ahead and always crack my eggs in a different dish. That way you can actually watch the shells, make sure there's no shells in it. So do 4. These are large eggs. Get that blended up. And like I said, very simple recipe. And this should make quite a few of them little meat pies. I think that would be a perfect little meal. A few of them. So there's my eggs. And we'll add our eggs to it. And we're going to also add our 1 tablespoon of our rendered beef fat. So for seasoning, we'll do seasoning to taste. I'm going to put about maybe a teaspoon of some cayenne pepper in it. I'm also use about a teaspoon of this Mediterranean sea salt. Maybe a little more. And I'll also use a pinch of some Italian seasoning. I think that'll give it a good flavor. And now we'll go ahead and get all this combined. And like I said, pretty easy recipe. Nothing crazy. So let me get all that mixed together real well. And that's how we look. Like I said, it's well blended. Now we'll go ahead and get this prepared for our muffin tin. And I'm using some ghee. This is basically butter that has the milk fat removed from it. And I'll basically go ahead and lightly brush all my little spots for the muffins. So let me get all that done. And now we'll basically take our mixture and we'll fill up our little muffin tins with the mix. Like I said, this is a good way if you don't really like the taste of liver, but it is to have it included on the carnivore diet. This is a good way to use it, you know, and not have it be an overwhelming taste. Chicken liver would have been just as good, I think. Maybe better because it's a lot milder tasting. Because honestly, I don't much care for the taste of liver. but I don't mind chicken liver as much. Of course, that's if it's fried and flour and whatnot, which we really can't have. So, it is what it is. So we'll try this out and see what it turns out to be here. Like I said, pretty simple recipe. Nothing crazy hard about it. And I might not make all of them. Looks like we might be a little shy on our mix. Unless you did a little smaller versions of them. So let me get all that finished. All right, everything's done. Like I said, I'm gonna preheat your oven to 350, and we're gonna bake this. I'm gonna bake them until they get to internal temperature of 165. 160 is safe for ground beef. But being as I got eggs in it, I'm gonna go to 165. I think that'd be a good temperature. So once my oven's heated up, I'm gonna go ahead and put them in. We're gonna put it in the middle rack. And we're gonna bake this. I'm gonna start out at 20 minutes, and I'm gonna check it with my meat thermometer. But however long it takes, I got my cook time set for 30. So we'll see. Just basically let it go at this point. All right, so we're at about 20 minutes exact. I checked it. They're well over 165. I filled them a little. You want to fill them about halfway up. I did 3/4 of the way up, and it kind of came over the top. Made a little bit of mess in the oven, so do about halfway up. Then you have enough to make 12 of them. So other than that, I said they come out pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and let them cool a little bit. Then we'll see what we got. Using my little silicone spatula, just kind of go around each one, and they basically come right out. And that's how we look. So we'll go ahead and give one a little taste and see what we got. And we'll put it on our little plate here. We'll give it a little cut. And there we go. That's the inside. It looks real nice. Good smell to it. You can still taste the liver, but it's not overpowering. So this is a good way to get your liver intake if you're not a real big fan of it. Needs a little bit more salt, maybe a little bit more cayenne next time. But like I said, just salt and season, so the way you think you're gonna like it. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna just sprinkle a little bit of my Mediterranean sea salt across the top, and that'll be my lunch today. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Thanks.